guys today? Shoe haul! Alright, today, no, I'm not having like some yard sale. You're not about to buy my trainers. Today I am doing a very highly requested vlog and it's gonna be a shoe haul. So I managed to get most of my trainers out of my room and other storage spots in the house, secret. And I brought them to the front room so I can display them for you guys and let you know a little bit more about what I have in my stock. So basically what we're about to do is I'm gonna run you through my favorites or trainers that I think that you should know about. So like my workout trainers, some classics that I have, or some trainers that I just haven't worn yet and why I really like them. Also, just so you know, I haven't actually bought any trainers since 2015. So nothing, nada, none of these are from the past year and 8 months. None of them. So you could say that I was a bit of a hoarder and a shoe enthusiast, to put it nicely, in about 3 years. So this is about 3 years worth of trainers. My family thinks that I should get rid of them. They think that I shouldn't have gotten them in the first place. But hey, my money, my rules, right? So yeah, let's just jump into it without wasting any more time. So because this is a fitness channel, I'm gonna first run through all of the trainers that I would use for training. So gym, outdoor running or whatever, and just a little bit more specifics about these shoes because I think that you guys would benefit from some information for fitness related trainers. Okay, this is Flyknit Lunars. This is the second series of this type of trainer, and I love these because of the mesh. It's a very breathable shoe, so it's great for outdoor stuff. Because if you're like me and you're strange, like me, my feet sweat before maybe even my face. Gross, but it's true. So yeah, my feet sweat, so it's really ideal for me to get trainers that have breathable mesh, and that's why I picked these. These were £135 when I bought them, but it was worth every penny, as they are great for running and they're quite firm at the bottom, so I could even have a light leg day wearing these. They do run a little bit small, as I wear a 6.5 to 7 UK, which is 40 to 41 European, but this is actually a 7 and it's still quite snug, so maybe go up a half size in one of these. So yeah, these are Flyknit Lunars, which I absolutely adore the color of. It's like a teal and a navy blue and black all together. I love it. And what I also like about it, it's like it fits like a sock. So the tongue doesn't really go all the way down. The tongue stops right here where the laces start. So it gives you more of that snug and protective feeling. I like them a lot. Up next, we have my running shoes. As you can tell, they're a little muddy, because in London, it's always raining. So if I do any outdoor running or any outdoor training in general, I tend to wear my LUNARGLIDEs. So these are really old, but they don't always look it, other than the dirt and the mud. But the durability of them is amazing. And what I adore about these trainers, like all of my other Nike trainers, they have these fly wires. And these fly wires are very important because it's like a seat belt, and it kind of straps your foot into the shoe to ensure that you have more stability and to also prevent you from rolling over on your ankles. And that's what I really love about Nike trainers. That's why I don't really mind paying the price for them, because I know I'm getting, you know, a bang for my buck. They are great because they have that blend of sponginess and rigidity. So because I kind of what do? I over pronate a little bit. So my feet kind of go in a little bit. This, as you can see here, the dynamic support is on the inside part of the shoe. So I tend to get a little bit more support on that side, and then you have the sponge on this side for a little bit more give. So it actually gives you a smooth ride and very, very comfortable. As I've said before about the mesh, breathable mesh, that's always like a very important characteristic for me when I'm buying any kind of trainer, especially for fitness. Mainly for fitness, because my feet don't sweat when I'm just casually going to lunch or on the road or anything else but fitness. So yeah, these are amazing. And also, what's so cool about them is that you can put the Nike ID inside. So if you look under any Nike fitness shoe, you can see the plus sign underneath. And that means that you can sync it to your Nike ID watch, so your Apple Watch, and you can track like all of your running that you've done. And I think that that is an amazing, amazing feature. So yeah, I like these babies. So onto my most favorite fitness shoe, and the last shoe that I'm going to show you for fitness. These are the Free Run Cross Bionics. So Free 1.0 Cross Bionics. These are my leg day shoes. These are my heavy leg day shoes. These are my leg press 300 and something pound shoes. Why? Let me tell you. So they're like super thin. The number 1.0 is just how many centimeters thin or thick the sole of the shoe is. So 1.0, these are 1 centimeter thick. So it's basically like your barefoot, which is what I used to do before. So I used to train barefoot when I'm squatting, when I'm deadlifting and stuff. I used to just wear socks. But you can imagine how many socks I ran through, because I used to just throw them away afterwards, because it doesn't make sense wash socks that you've worn in the gym. So yes, onto my favorites now. Let's start with the top part. So why I love these? Again, the fly wires, my seat belts that help my feet feel so amazingly safe. I absolutely adore them. Secondly, the type of shoelaces. It's not like those flat shoelaces. They actually help the fly wires to pull in much tighter, and you don't get the give. Look at that. It's like super safe. So that's why I love them as well. Main reason, they're black. I love black. I love black. I'll stop wearing black when you guys invent a darker color, okay? So hit me up when you do. So I love how simple they look. They're jet black all around, and the swoosh is light gray. The fly wires are light gray, and on the tongue, the label is just white. So as you can see on the bottom, I went outside, but ignoring that. You can tell the support that you have for different parts of your feet as well. So the sole of your foot tends to get a little bit thicker support because of the impact that you have. Your toes get a different type of rigidity in the sole of the shoe. So there's actually like grips at the toe part, whereas on this part, which is the sole of your feet, is smooth. And so is the heel of your foot. So as you can see here, it's 1.0. I really like them. I'm sure you can tell. I really like them. These aren't as breathable as the rest of my Nike trainers, but I overlooked that just because I just felt like they were the one. You know when you meet a guy and you just know that he's the one and he's the one that you're gonna marry one day? Yeah, that's how I felt about these. So, my favorite, okay? All right, that's the end of the fitness trainers. Let's have some fun now. Next. Dun, 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 dun. These are actually my favorite trainers to actually look at. I've never worn them. That's why I said look at. Dun, 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 dun. The 11s. Guess what color? Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Just look at them. Let's have a moment of silence. So I actually love these trainers so much. So much that I've never worn them. I just have looked at them every month for the past almost 4 years. Sad, I know, but I love them so much. I haven't even taken out this. I haven't even done that. Haven't even tried them on. So I don't even know what they feel like. But I just knew that I would love them. So I just got them. So I occasionally polish them down and make sure that they don't gather too much dust. So yeah, guys, these are the retro 11s. I also have them in the Gamma Blues, which are right over here. Here are the brothers. Of course, I had to get them in black. Come on, man, I love black. And when I saw the Gammas, I just had to get them. So these are the Gamma Blues, blue. I really loved the way that they displayed the blues. I've worn them about 3 times. I can remember when, because it was mostly on my birthday. So for the past 3 years, I think I've worn them every birthday because I love them so much. So I love how they are jet black all the way around. You have the shiny bit, and then you have the base of it, which is that Gamma Blue part. So it's kind of like a jelly blue, light blue, and then you just have different layers to it, and that's what I like about it. Yes, I love black, but I love black with a little bit of style. So yeah, that's the boyish side of me. All right, those are the Gamma Blues. Now on to these babies. Again, the features that I love about the whites are the little hints of baby blue. So, hint, the Jumpman. Hint, on the tongue. I'm actually not going to take out the paper. I'm so sorry. I love you guys so much. But I just can't do it. So, we're just going to have to look from the outside. And I've washed my hands before touching these trainers. Every time. Yeah. So, I know the day when I'm gonna wear these, I'm gonna probably spray them down with sneaker protector. So, yeah. These are my favorites, guys. Oh, that fresh shoe smell. I'm gonna just put them back for now. Protect your trainers. Keep them fresh. Keep them box fresh. Alright. If you know me, you know I'm not a huge Adidas fan. I love Nike. And however, I do have a couple pairs of Adidas. I have about 8 pairs. Yes, that's a couple. So, getting into my favorite out of all my Adidas, this is the Adidas Pure Boost. Alright? Why I love these trainers is mainly just because of comfort. They are extremely comfortable. And yes, they were £100, but it was actually really worth it because I've had them for about maybe 4 years now, 3-4 years. I don't wear them very often. As I said, I'm not really an Adidas person, but I've probably worn them about 10 times. They're quite loud, but so am I. As you can tell, there's foam all the way around, and you would think that it would be quite spongy, but it's quite a protective shoe at the same time. It's actually made for running, and I use it both for like maybe days when I'm wearing Adidas kit and I'm gonna do some sprints on the treadmill, or outdoor running, or you know, even an upper body day. So I won't really use these trainers for leg day because, as you can see, any running trainer tends to have that little bit of a curve to ensure that your gait is as smooth as possible. Whereas on leg day, you want to make sure that your feet can be as flat as possible. So as close to barefoot as possible. So these are super comfortable and I like them very, very much. Also because of the comfort your foot has when it's inside. So it's protected by this little bit of a dark, like, what would you call this? A toe shield around the front. But the mesh of the shoe itself, your foot has the freedom to kind of move around a little bit. And that's what I like. I also like the breathable heel padding at the back. As you can see, it has some holes and they actually go straight through. And it's the same thing for the tongue. There's a little bit of a design that I like about it as well. The back is like a suede material and the front is more of a, I don't even know how to explain this part, but it's more of a stretchy type of material. So this shoe is actually not ideal for wet conditions because your feet get soaked. All right, those are the Boosts. Up next, we have the Air Raids. So they're in the color black and flint gray. And I really like them. Really, really like them. They're like an old school type of look for me. And yeah, the days when I used to love wearing tracksuits, I adored shoes like this. I've worn them once. I don't know. Maybe because they're a little bit chunky. But these I could actually wear with short shorts. And because my legs look quite thick, I have what my friend calls cankles. So calves that go into ankles. So I don't have skinny ankles, so they kind of suit me. I love them also because they're high top, and high top trainers tend to make your foot look a little bit smaller. And I have a big foot. I think I have a big foot. But I like them anyways. As you know, I love black, and the features about this one that actually caught my eye were the straps, the Velcro. So I don't normally wear them. Well, the one time that I wore them, I didn't wear them with the Velcro in, so with the straps down. I kind of liked them free, but this is how they look with the Velcro down, like that. So they kind of have a longer look when you put the Velcro down. So I like it up. All right. All right. These are in a size 6.5 men's. And that's ideally my size. And they fit quite true to size as well. So I like the detail of it. I like those little ridges that are around the sole of it. So all the way around, along the base. And I also like the little intricate details on this part. So on top of the toe shield area, it's a little bit of a pattern, but it's not a different color, so it's a patterned black type of shield. Also, you have the different little mesh around here. The strap itself has its own funky little look. And yeah, so it's just simple. I'm a very simple girl. I love simple things. So this works for me. Yeah, super duper cool. That's me. Arids. Next is one of my favorite series of Nikes in the whole world, the Huaraches. Cheers! And the Broncos wild. And my favorite Huarache to look at and how it feels, and because I just love old school stuff, are the NYCs. So they're in a gray, black, and cobalt color. And I love, again, the whole strap look. I tell you, I'm probably a boy in my afterlife or something. But yeah, I really like these. And I think it's just the style of them that caught my eye and what made me buy them. And also the color. I love black and gray. That mixed together is super cool. And then when you get that cobalt green type of look with it, I feel like the Super Hulk. Alright, so it also gives me that feeling of literally New York. Like, I feel like I come alive when I wear these shoes because they're not just plain colors. They have that little bit of splash of excitement along the way. Yeah, excitement. So random spots of paint around them. So a lot of people might not look into it as deep and be like, oh, raw, trainers aren't that deep. But when I actually think about what they mean to me, that's what they mean to me. And yeah, that's probably what inspired me to get them. I look beyond just the color of the trainer. So yeah, these NYCs, Huaraches, they're actually a pair that I don't wear often. I've worn them twice or 3 times. But I actually got my feet a little bit trampled when I wore them one time. And that's why they have these little bit of like dents. But I've tried to iron them out over the years and it's working. So I'm going to keep you safe. I'm going to keep you so safe. And yeah, when it comes to Huaraches, let me tell you something. They run a little bit small. So I would say go down a half size or maybe go up a half size or maybe a full size. So I normally wear my Huaraches in a 7.5. And they, as you can tell, when you peel away the outside part, it's like a sock. So it's kind of tricky to put your foot in the first few times you do. So you kind of have to work your way into them. So put the toes in first, squiggle them down, then you hang on to the back part of it, which is what I call the lip. Hang it on to both sides, and then just swoop your foot inside. And yeah, that's how you put on a Huarache. It's good. I do it the same way up to now, but you know, after years and years of wearing them and having over 10 pairs, you kind of get used to it. Yeah. As you can tell, I love me some Huaraches. That is literally my favorite trainer. Nike Huaraches. Not particularly this one. This is my favorite to look at and has more meaning to me. But I have them in the all blacks, the all whites, black and gold, different shades of blue, red and black. Like, I absolutely love Huaraches, and I'm surprised that I haven't bought any lately. But you know, you never know. My birthday is like 3 months away, so I might surprise myself. So, Nike Huaraches. Oh. Alright, so the last pair of trainers I'm going to show you today, they are basically great for everyday use, super comfortable, not as comfortable as Huaraches, but I like them regardless. They are the Air Max 90s. So the difference between the Air Max 90s and the Air Max 1s, I think, would be the fit and also the base of it. So Air Max 90s are a bit more flat, and Air Max 1s have more of a curve underneath. Air Max 90s come a bit more high top. Air Max 1s are a little bit more low top as well. So these are in, like, they call this obsidian or something like that. But I'm going to just say blue. So it's blue, gray, navy, and white. And I love all of those colors. With these Air Max 90s, I find that they're unique and they're nice to me because I love this suede material along the outside. That's super cool. I love the mixture of not only just the suede, but the suede and the actual, like, I don't know what material I'll call that. But you have the suede, then you have that normal material, and then you have some rubber. So it has different elements to the shoe. So you have rubber, suede, normal, suede, rubber, normal, rubber. I like that. I like that. And I also like that you can see through the bottom of it. So you have the bubbles, which is kind of there to add to your comfort. So super duper cool. This is a great everyday shoe. If you have wide feet, like if the front of your feet are quite wide, I wouldn't really recommend them to you. I would say go more for Air Max 1s than Air Max 90s because they're quite narrow at the toe part of it. So you might get like some tightness around this area. But yeah, Air Max 90s. Alright guys, well, that is literally all the time I have today to showcase some of my favorites and some of my essential trainers. You never know. I might update my trainer collection, or I might just make an updated version of this blog later on my channel. And one day I might actually bring out my feminine shoes or my heels and complete this whole shoe haul series. Alright? So, super grateful for you guys joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a twist on the vlog. I'm trying new things and I'm actually listening to what you guys want to see. Obviously, you want to add a little bit of lifestyle stuff into the vlog as well. Not every day at the gym. And I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, and there's anything else that you want to see on this channel, please leave it in the comment section below. Also, if you found this amusing that I have so many trainers, do like. And if you just randomly came across this video, subscribe to my channel right here. And don't miss another episode with me. Thank you so much and see you soon. Laters.